Hey, it's Vas here from Metro Hobbies, and today we're going to be talking about the ZTW brushless systems. Now, these are great little systems for those of you who have got brushed vehicles and want to upgrade to brushless. So I'm going to be taking you through all the options that we have available and what sort of vehicles you can use them in. Okay, so as you can see, we have 4 of these systems on the table, and that gives you a nice wide range of options and different types of vehicles that you can use these in. Now, over on my right, we've got the 3650 range. So these are slightly smaller motors. They come with a 3mm shaft and they have 60 amp ESCs. They all come pre-installed with Dean's connectors as well. And there's actually 2 leads that you might be thinking would go to the receiver, but there's one signal lead that goes to the receiver, which is the long one, and the short one is actually set up for the program card that you'll need to purchase separately in order to program the ESC. Of course, you can program the ESCs manually, but with the program card, it does make that a little bit easier, and they've made that even easier by supplying the extra lead in there for you. So there are 2 kV ratings. There's a 3450 and a 4350. Both of these are capable of being installed into small cars like your Bandit or Rustler 2-wheel drives, maybe even a Slash 2-wheel drive. They would actually work okay as well. And they're capable of running on both 2S and 3S LiPo batteries. They come with a full set of instructions inside as well, so you can calibrate it and do a little bit of minor programming if you want to. And they're great for that sort of application. Good, cheap little sort of brushless upgrade for those of you who want that little bit of extra power from your car that you've been using now for a while and you sort of capped it and you want to go a little bit more. So that's the ZTW 3650 range. Okay, now over to my left we have the 3660 range. Now these motors are a little bit bigger and they're also suited for slightly bigger and heavier cars, albeit still in the 10 scale realm. So the 3660 come with a 5mm shaft, and this is important to note because a lot of people that are going to be upgrading to these combos may have pinions in their cars that only have a 3mm shaft. So if you're planning to use the existing pinion, that may not be possible. You may need to actually purchase a separate pinion to use in your vehicle. Now, over here we have the 3000 kV combo, which comes with an 80 amp ESC, and this one is the 3500 kV combo, which comes with a 120 amp ESC. Now, the ESC is capable of running up to 4S. However, I will warn that if you do run this combo on 4S, the motor does get a little bit too hot. I've got this combo myself and I've used it, and it does get a little bit warm, but the power is quite extraordinary. So maybe just for some very quick speed runs you can use it on 4S, but I wouldn't recommend bashing long term with this combo and anything above a 3S LiPo. The 80 amp combo, of course, only runs up to 3S, so you can run a 2S or 3S, obviously. Both combos do come with a program card, so you can do some programming with the ESC as well. And they're a great price range for this type of performance. Definitely the 3500 kV, from what I've used in my car, has been amazing. The power delivery is actually really good. The ESC is really smooth, and everything works really nicely with these combos. Now, something important to note is that the ESCs do not come with any connectors installed. So depending on what type of connector you use, you will need to install a connector there to match your setup. So just keep that in mind as well, that there are no plugs with these ESCs. And that's pretty much the combos as a whole. So we've got the 3650 range, which is the cheaper range, good for 2-wheel drive, lightweight vehicles. And we've got the 3660 range, which definitely suited for heavy vehicles like the Typhon here, which obviously is a brushed vehicle. And if you want to upgrade that to brushless, you can go for one of these and go nuts, and you can definitely get some better performance out of your RC. So that's it for this video. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way out. Leave a comment or question in the comment section down below, and we'll try and do our best to get back to you. Check out the video description as well. We'll have links in there to all the combos that you see here. So if you want to go check those out and purchase one for yourself, for your car, feel free to do that. And of course, don't forget to subscribe as well, so you can keep up with more content that we've got coming up. That is it from me. Thank you again for watching, and I'll be speaking to you all next time.